Could you make a doll for me?
I am an old lady who's seen it all. Tell me what you need.
I need a life-size elephant.
So, what's the plan? I hope it all doesn't go horribly wrong.
Why are you bringing it here?
Peaceful and compliant, almost a gentleman. You are guilty, Mr. Swift. Killing Theodore Gilden was a testing challenge. You succeeded. The same dart with strychnine was found on Goliath. You were there when Theodore Gilden died. You feel nothing. You show no remorse. It was simply a calculated move.
I told you Mr. Swift was not a real archaeologist. He was a murderer.
My mother always wore this around her neck until one day it disappeared. I just had another glimpse of a memory, John.
4 persons were arrested for theft, property damage, and debauchery. The 4 comprised of 3 women dressed in robes and animal masks, and a priest. Huh? A priest in theft? The suspects had been charged with stealing and slaughtering a goat in the forests, ruins to the west of the cemetery. For this cruel act, they will be prosecuted. However, the victim has requested to specifically identify who stole the goat. I think I remember where that is. I remember going there by accident. Forest ruins to the west. Yeah, because I remember going there by accident. I came across it absolutely by accident. Yeah, and I just knew that it was part of, well, something. It looked a lot like a ritual had occurred.
I hope you haven't had your lunch yet. This one's bad.
Lovely. Right. I want to start at number 1.
The hoof prints end in deep furrows. The animal was resisting.
Well, this is just sick and
What a
twisted.
waste.
So, it was being dragged. That was, what, a jar of wine? Or something? So that's number 2. Where's number 3? That's number 6. Number 3.
The rope is soaked with wine.
So wine. 4.
Multiple bare footprints. I should examine them more closely. Multiple bare footprints. I should examine them more closely.
Hands. Overturned stone. A handprint.
Someone stumbled on a stone and fell to the ground.
A necklace.
The priest said that he came here to stop the ritual. Did you really, Father?
Well, he didn't stop the ritual, he was part of it.
The goat was torn to pieces. Ugh. Savagery.
Absolute savagery. Right. Okay, now let's proper look at the details. So, blood-soaked altar with the goat carcass upon it, multiple bare footprints, a spot where someone stumbled and fell, a prayer bead hanging from a bush, a thick rope tied around a column and spilled wine all around. Distinct hoof prints ended in deep furrows. I came to the ruins to save these lost souls and stop their aberrant ritual. I found them dancing and I hid in the bushes, only to gather courage. Mind you, I didn't see any goats. Then one of them stumbled, I gasped, and they noticed me. The one who fell tied me up, and the other, in a lion mask, forced me to drink wine. Right, so the one in a lion mask forced him to drink wine. I don't know where the third woman was, but when they stopped tormenting me, the goat had appeared. The woman in the green ox mask is limping. So green ox mask is the one that fell over. I couldn't steal the goat even if I wanted to. I sprained my ankle during a dance. It was the priest who brought us the goat. The priest brought them the goat? He may be all holier than thou now. Right, so Red Lion. I brought an emperor with very expensive wine because of that goat. He was probably rabid. Bird should have known better than to steal this crazy animal. So, the bird... The blackbird spotted him. Right, blackbird spotted him. Blackbird was... So that must be it. That must be that then.
So, we have
Yes!
lusty women engaged in a ritual. They're drinking and dancing when suddenly they hear a noise from the bushes. Their ritual seems to be working. There's a man they can get drunk already. While two of them are busy with the priest, the third one leaves. She is the one who stole the goat and brought it to the ritual. The poor animal smells trouble and charges at the drunken woman with the amphora. Still, he couldn't break free, and at the end was brutally torn apart and eaten alive.
Well, they attracted the attention of men. The police, at least.
Oh, God. Right, now let's take that back to the police station. Holy crazy weirdos.
Mr. Holmes, I have great news. Our recent accomplishments have earned me a promotion. Sergeant Stark. It has a nice ring to it, hasn't it?
Nicely done.
Please accept my congratulations, Sergeant. Your part in solving those cases was invaluable.
Come, Mr. Holmes, your part was just as important. Not without my guidance, of course, but you did an excellent job. Anyway, I'll be moving back to the office space. My days at this blasted desk are almost over. I won't be scapegoated now.
Good for you, I suppose. Speaking of scapegoats, I've solved the last case on the board. The goat was stolen by the lady in the blackbird mask. As if that makes any difference, judging by the atrocity I witnessed at the crime scene.
Yes, I heard about that one. The things women get up to these days. Ugh.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad to have been of service. Now I have other matters to attend to.
Mr.
Indeed
Holmes,
I do.
if I may be so bold as to make one last request.
Go
Do you
on.
remember that I told you that our chief inspector has been missing for a few months now?
Yeah.
My current task is to establish his fate. I've tried to make sense of his last case, but it's a convoluted mess. I would really appreciate your help.
Alright.
Fine, you have me intrigued.
Thank you awfully, Mr. Holmes.
Tell me everything you know.
Well, I don't know much. Just that it's connected to a gang called the Hive. Placido has been after their leader, the Hive Master, for years.
Oh.
But otherwise, I can't make head nor tail of it. Here, take the key to Placido's office.
Oh.
You might find some leads in there.
Oh.
So is it Chief Inspector Placido who has vanished? From what I've gathered, he was a good detective.
Ain't that the truth? He was solving cases like shelling peas. Without him, things have gone downhill. He was a crotchety sort, always grumbling, fussing, taking his snuff by the handful, but I, for one, miss the old boy.
Very well, I'll see what I can find out.
One thing is certain, it's a dangerous business. Be careful, Mr. Holmes.
No, don't worry. I will. Right. Where's his... Oh, this is Placido's office. There was a gun in here.
This must have been an award for long and faithful service. A box of snuff. Strong stuff.
Snuff. That's weird. A blimp. Hive gang police raid. Is the Hive Master dead? For Police Inspector Luciano J. Placido, the night of May 13th ended in gunshots, a blazing fire, lost comrades, and the label of hero. After an investigation lasting several years, Inspector Placido led his squad on a raid to shut down the operations of the infamous Hive Master and his crime syndicate, the Hive. The largest of the gang's warehouses, also dubbed B Yards, was raided in Miner's End. Oh, Miner's End. We gotta go back there at some point then. Although the operation was thoroughly planned, the police encountered serious opposition and were outnumbered. The gang set the warehouse on fire, ambushed the officers, and engaged them in a gunfight. We have received confirmation from several sources that Inspector Placido managed to corner the Hive Master, the gang leader subsequently perishing in a failed attempt to escape from the burning warehouse. Oh, that's a shame. As a result of the operation, Placido was promoted to the position of Chief Inspector. We congratulate the hero and are already preparing our exclusive interview with the governor that will include an official statement of the operation. Well, isn't that interesting? We've been through this before, and you know well that I cannot allow it. You are an indispensable asset to this department. Placido, sorry, but your retirement is out of the question. We need you now more than ever. The city needs you. Think about it. Oh, wow.
The files
Empty.
are gone, that's odd. Hive Master. Crime lords just love catchy monikers.
Right. Is there anything else at all for us to look at? Ah! Old case files. Nothing related to the Hive. So there's something behind the painting. Hasn't been opened for years. A new safe hasn't been used. Firmly fixed, nothing behind it. Aha!
Now that is odd, to say the least.
An ear. Well, that's eerie. These look like Placido's notes on the Hive Master. The last page reads, Beatrice Queen, the City Hall records said Miner's End, 1877. Same year, same district as the gunfight. Was he right under my nose all along? Oh. Bloody hell. A collection of local and nationwide newspaper articles all mention the Hive and Hive Master and are organised chronologically. Chief Inspector Placido has been collecting information to this gang for years. Hated new crime syndicate, sweeping Cordona, the Hive supply Irish nationalism. Hive mystery, we all know about the underground gang leader. An officer spills the truth. No more free speech. The Hive stings again. 5 civilians dead, 10 injured. Former Cordona Chronicle reporter missing. We will not be silenced. Police corruption charge
Let's take
drop.
the ear, Sherry.
Oh.
It'll bring us luck. You'll see.
Good lord, you can't be serious.
Oh. Right. Here is this. Take the ear? Really?
Nice. Always play it by ear, pal.
Right. So now I need to go to City Hall. This is just incredibly weird. Incredibly weird. Right.
He's even putting up posters, poor man.
No. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. Hey! A local music teacher has been putting up posters in Central Scaldio around St. Clement's Cathedral. Okay. So that's another case. But we need to go to Cardona City Hall and have a look. City Hall is this way. Not that side, this side. Archive. Right, so 1800s, Miner's End. Queen Beatrice, business entity registered in 1877, documents filed foreclosure in January 1880. Property registered in a name, warehouse in Miner's End, sold in February 1880. Distillery in Miner's End, shut down in February 1880. Villa in Grand Surrey, auctioned off for charity in March 1880. Warehouse in Miner's End, currently for sale, located on Clay Street by Stevenson's Bridge to Silverton. Right. Okay, well, isn't that interesting?